Hello, guys.
Oh, yes! Hello! Rezo hardly ever speaks and he is leading the pack. We are having such a great time in Yerevan, I can't tell you.
Are you recording?
Are you spinning the magic?
Yeah, I'm doing with you.
Oh, with me even. It's Junior Eurovision. We gotta keep it clean. Let's do this! Okay, so what are your overall impressions of the show, Rezo? I'm gonna start with you.
I think like this year Junior Eurovision will be like one of the best because like it's like 20 years anniversary and the show is fantastic. I really enjoy, and yeah, just wait for it.
That's true. It's actually 20 years of Junior. It's amazing. The lady that won the first one, right?
Yeah.
She's
The second one, she's about to give birth. When
she's
Isabel
about
from
to give
Spain,
birth.
She couldn't make it to Armenia because she's literally about to give birth. So yeah, it's been a long
Wow.
time.
Let the children grow. Kicking it off with the Netherlands. Now, this act, Luna's La Festa is possibly my absolute favorite. I love it. It's very festive, very joyous, very energetic. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but it just goes to show how much I love this entry. And I've said a lot about it so far, so I'm not going to embellish it too much. I'm going to move on to Diego. What were your thoughts on Netherlands opening the show?
Definitely the best opening of this contest. Yeah, because there is no another opening, of course. But she's so charismatic. She's so happy. She's so she turns the party on. She's very good. I think she's a strong contender, and she's very nice.
And Poland is the second one up. Now, Rezo, I know how much you enjoyed
Yeah,
Poland.
I enjoyed it a lot. I like the staging, the vocals are like on point, I think, and she can do really well on the stage.
What did you think of Poland?
I think Poland was one of the best ones, and yeah, I have it stuck on my head. It's like, constantly. Yeah.
I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. To the moon and back.
She's a lot like Rafa, right?
Oh yeah. It's a theme in Poland then.
Yes.
What a ride.
Yeah. And whilst we've got Luis talking, tell us about Kazakhstan. That's third in the running order.
That's another voice too. I mean, let's speak about his vocals. He's such a powerful vocalist. I really like the visuals here. Like Kazakhstan did similar visuals last year. This kind of dystopian world with all the pollution and stuff. But at the end, it turns into this beautiful forest in which you just see David going around the grass and stuff. Yeah, it's actually quite a beautiful one.
Yeah, I mean, vocally on point. I want something more. Malta is up next, fourth in the running order. Diego, your thoughts?
She's energetic at some point. The song, I don't know. I struggle a little bit with the song. I mean, the way I see her like an adult singing a child song. I mean, she's a child, I know.
It's funny, I actually think that's an adult song. I think it's like a club track. It's the sort of music that I would listen to and dance to, but maybe delivered differently.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on Malta?
Yeah, to be honest, like, like the staging is okay, but the song is like 50-50 for me. Like.
That's interesting because Malta is one of the stronger countries at Junior Eurovision. I just don't think that this year is close
They're
to
stronger.
victory. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think this is a bad entry. But I think that it's got so many good ingredients, but it just wasn't, I don't know, the blending was just, something didn't quite hit it. Diego Pinzon-Pabon, Italy comes in at fifth on the running order. I'm going to need you to talk a lot about Italy.
Italy. I really like Italy. I like her voice. I like her. I like her presence on the stage. I like the dancers. It's kind of a moving song. The blah 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 parole parole. It's really catchy, you know. It gets stuck in your head. You can
Do
sing
you
it all
think? Do you
day.
think that has more of a kiddie appeal or adult, or do you think it actually cuts across?
No, that's for kids. It's a song made for kids. It's nice.
It didn't touch me. It didn't touch me. Luis, what do you think?
I've said it before. I have it stuck on my head. Like any part of the day, I'm like blah blah blah. But yeah, the visuals are not really. They could have done more with the visuals. I feel like not more because it's very filled, but because they're not so high quality. I would say they could actually have gone a bit better with them. But yeah, I think the performance is fun. The song is catchy, and yeah, and Chanel was much better today than she was yesterday. Actually, yeah, not yesterday, the other day, Thursday. But yes, it was much better, I think.
All days are blending into one at this point.
Literally,
Rezo,
yes.
you were the last to touch down, so this is all very fresh to you. The French entry, Lissandro, what was that like for you? That's seventh in the running,
Yeah.
sixth in the running order. Sorry, sixth.
Yes, like he has so much energy, like on the stage and staging the song, like over, like I think, like it could end like maybe in top 5. I don't know.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh mama, oh papa. Now you, of course, you have a lot of affinity with France.
Yes.
You live in and out of Paris.
This is definitely one of my favorites. I think France is playing the game on junior and adult Eurovision. They are bringing the best they can, and I'm impressed with the graphics, with not with the graphics, with the staging, because I don't know if you see at some point it looks like last year's Grand Palais.
Yes.
I don't know how you call it, the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But most of all is the class they're bringing. They're just one step behind now.
Ahead.
One step ahead every single year.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. English is not my native language.
You speak it so well, honey.
Thank you very much.
Whilst you are talking, I noticed that you liked the seventh in the running order also very much, which is Albania. Now, who's performing for Albania?
She's Kejtlin Gjata, and her
And-
song is called Pakëz, Diell.
Oh, someone's done their homework. So, Diego, I noticed you liked that very much because we sat together. So, what can you tell us what your impressions were?
I love her voice. I love the lighting on the stage. I didn't say that I like that so much. I actually said that I don't connect that much with the song. But she's good. She's fantastic. Albanian singer. I mean, it's like another level. So yeah, I don't think this is a winner for me. It's not a winner for me, but she's very good.
Georgia.
Yeah.
You couldn't wait, right? They are the 8th act to perform. Who's
Yeah.
performing for Georgia?
Mariam, Bigvava.
Yes, and being
With
Georgian,
this song, I believe.
I believe. Tell us about it.
Yeah,
How did-
honestly, like, because not like I'm from Georgia, but like this song is so strong, you know. The costumes, like everything, like the message of the song is quite good, and like, yeah, the staging is fantastic as well, and I know that you like it as well.
Yeah, actually, I really liked. Yeah, I really. Georgia for me is. I go from really loving it to being really sort of puzzled by it. But I think overall, I think it's because I'm so emotionally invested in this entry. I think it's a really strong one. I don't think the staging elevates it personally. I think that the audio track and Mariam's vocal is
And I think
way
it's radio friendly, right?
is very yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, and it's music video friendly. But the staging for me, I think it drops it down a few notches for me. But it's super good, and clearly Georgia should expect a top 5 finish, even still with all those flaws.
I know it's only 2 per country, but I have to talk about this because this is my favorite. My absolute favorite, I think, is the winner. I think the staging is everything, the video is everything, her vocals are everything. She is the winner
Thank you so
of this
much.
Junior Eurovision. She is fantastic.
And since we're all talking, I'm going to agree with Devan on this. I actually like this. Watching it on stage this morning, I really, really got the energy of the song. However, on TV, I do feel it's a bit too much on stage. But it's actually a very good performance, and vocally she's flawless. She's been flawless every single time. So yeah, personally for my liking, maybe a bit too much, but it's still a very good song and a very good performance.
I'm going to lead the chat on the 9th act, Sophie Lennon from Ireland. Can I just say a round of applause for losing that cape? Because now I can tune in. I'm not distracted by some, gimmicky wardrobe thing dragging. I mean, like, now it's just less is more, right?
Totally.
And now I was really rooting for her. And you were seated with, like, Team Spain, and they really loved this as well. Talk about it.
Yeah, so during the first rehearsal this morning, Sophie had this little ear plug issue. She didn't hear herself, so she had to stop and then begin again. And at the end, we was just rooting for her because the poor girl was nervous because of it. So we were just, most of the audience was clapping along her. And actually, you could see the difference that made getting rid of that cape. Yesterday, when we saw her rehearsal, she was worried about the cape. She was like constantly looking at it. And now that it's gone, she is free to give the great performance she gives. I mean, I feel like she is just a powerhouse vocalist as well, and the song is beautiful.
And she
now
feels
it's a
free
whole-
here. She can move, she can breathe. She's not weighed down by some, 20-ton fabric.
Now it's a whole package. I see.
Yeah.
Now it's a whole great package for Ireland.
Yeah, and I'm really glad. I'm really glad about that. And I feel like now Ireland should expect a good result at Junior Eurovision. That was really good. North Macedonia is the 10th act. You've got your life ahead of you, Rezo. Did you like this? The North Macedonian act.
Like, it's okay for me, but like, I'm not much fond of the song,
Oh, I love the song. I really like the song. Diego, do you like it as well?
I like it. I like the guys, the kids dancing. You said maybe they don't look so enthusiastic with the dancing, but
I just felt like some of those dance moves, they looked like they were trying to get the dance moves right rather than just being in the spirit of the song. I mean, the song is I got my life ahead of
But do
me.
you know what? It happens to me. I saw that at the beginning, but after the I don't know, the middle of the song, the guy, the
Jovan,
the
hip hop
guy, champion.
Yeah, he is a champion actually.
He started moving like he was living his life, and it was really fun. It was really nice.
Luis?
Also props to North Macedonia because those kids have amazing English. I just saw Lara at the press conference. And she speaks perfect English. Jovan was really fun to watch actually on the stage because he started a bit dubious, but then he started dancing and moving around. Yeah, that was actually elevated, I think it was.
Yeah.
With the rehearsal. I didn't really connect with the song at first, but I liked it on stage.
I really like this. And, speaking of interviews, there is a Wiwibloggs interview with them, so please be sure to check that out, as well as their mood boards on Pinterest. Spain is act number 11. I'm going to skip you for this and move straight on to Luis.
The Spanish speaking.
The Spanish speaking, I'm going to do this in Spanish.
The Colombian
and
is
only
now
Diego will understand
Spanish.
me. Okay, Spain. Oh my God. The Spanish press, we always say, we're not going to get emotionally invested on our entry. That's a lie. We all do. And this year, we've seen Carlos's journey. So he's from my city, so I'm even more emotionally invested in this. He even says the name of my city in the song. Well, okay.
Valencia to Ibiza.
That's it. So, the performance, he's getting better. He is getting better with every run through. The first one we saw, he was counting the steps. He was worried about the vocals. Now he's been getting better and better. And yeah, I just think that tomorrow, with the whole audience, he's going to, make such a great performance. I don't think Spain is a winner. I'll put that out there. But I feel like Spain is actually aiming for a top 5.
I think Spain has put a lot of money into this. I mean, there's real fireballs, there's holograms. There's actually a little too much for my own liking. But what wins it is that Carlos actually cuts above all of that, and his personality holds your interest. Coming into the contest, this wasn't one of my favorites. But just meeting Carlos and seeing how much he enjoys this, it's very difficult not to be sold on that. Spanish speaking, what do you think?
I really like Spain. I don't see it as a winner, but when I first saw the staging, I actually really like it. I was thinking that I was watching a video of I don't know Maluma
It's basically
or something like that.
The staging is just there.
Yes,
The-
it's really good. It's really nice, and he's so charismatic. He's so into, you know, the dancers are fantastic. So it's really nice. I really like it.
United Kingdom comes in as the 12th act to perform. Now, this has been handled with a lot of, delicate touches because actually Freya missed pretty much all the rehearsals, right? And she was in the press one, but we weren't even sure if that was her vocal because she's had to rest her voice. But I thought she did a good job given the fact that there were a lot of health challenges, right? Reza, what did you think?
Like she's a gorgeous, I think, and I think that she will be in the top 3 and top 5 because this song is so like radio friendly and the people will love it. This performance.
Yeah, I think the performance was also good. She staged it well. She moved well. Her dancers were really supporting her, and there's a regal sense here. Royalty, the girl on the throne. You got what I needed. It's good. It's good pop, right? Portugal, 13th act to perform. Diego.
I mean, this guy is special. He has a voice. I don't know if you see because he participated in The Voice Portugal. The impersonations that he does from Michael Jackson are simply amazing.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. He even danced like Michael Jackson. The song, I understand the song. The song, it's really moving. I think it's a serious song. And Portugal is a country that is known for that. In every Junior Eurovision, even they send songs that are so serious. I mean,
unless YouTuber was not serious, it's not playful.
But last year, example,
yeah.
the song was so moving. It was a fado actually. So, I really like his style. But I don't know. There is something that I don't connect with.
I'm going to say this. This is one of the ones that I feel that hasn't been supported well at all. I think that the staging is really lazy, and I feel like, it was almost like, oh, let's just put him on stage without really putting any thought into how this could be executed or framed or even packaged. He, however, Nicholas, he's on fire. He's amazing. He's a true rock star. Everything about him is so, so good. And despite the failings despite what I perceive to be the failings of his team, I still think he does a lot in just engaging the audience. I just wish that he had a bit more of him. He's all alone on stage. But when he gets that guitar prop, he really does come to life. And you can tell that he's playful, he's an artist, he's committed to what he's doing. And we are moving on to Serbia, act number 14. I'm going to start this off with Rezo.
I don't know this song.
Oh, that's interesting. Luis.
So Serbia, I really think Serbia's the one that has created the most kind of fairy tale world, this kind of magic. Serbia's the one that has got that better to the note. I do feel like the performance, while it has some very good points, it's also it kind of lags a bit behind at some points. I don't know how to put it, but it's not as smooth as you would like it to be. So it kind of at some point it takes you out of the fantasy. I don't know how to put it, but it's good, but I need that something extra, I feel like.
Oh, I need less. You want more? I need less. I just think there are too many ideas here,
Not
and none of it.
more.
Yeah, none of it have any cohesion. 1 minute she's all in white, the next minute she derobes and she becomes this ballerina in red, and she's twirling. She doesn't even move beyond this little world, and then the gentleman is darting in and out. Oh my God! It's funny because it's one of those it has that fairy tale, doom, doom, like kind of fairy tale sound start. But in a music video, you can cut and paste and, fuse. And on stage, it's actually really hard to kind of spin that magic. And I feel like the only thing spinning here is amazing vocals and great expression of the two child performers. But I'm lost in the whole myriad of ideas. Diego, very quickly on Serbia.
I like this. I like I mean, you saw that you didn't like the staging. I really like the background LED, red, the kind of, I don't know what it is.
Smoke at some point.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it's really nice. I mean, what I saw, I don't know how it looks like on TV because this is one of the countries
ones we haven't
we
seen
didn't
yet.
watch on TV.
I actually think this may be stronger on TV because in the arena, I was lost completely.
I was actually surprised because I thought it was good. I mean, we can't see her because she's inside this shell. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. The lights are kind of doing a lot to me, and the dancer, it's really nice.
Armenia
Barim Hayastan.
is, yes, Varev, the 15th act to perform Nare. Let me just start this by saying, even when she comes, ba-da-da-da, the vocal is crisp, it's loud, it's like children have performed, now let's welcome the star. That's how I felt. Like Armenia just takes it to some. Do you know what? I see why they win. They put a lot of effort. This was excellent. Excellent.
Yes, and I think that Armenia can win like in Armenia, like Poland did in Poland. So
Yeah. I think Armenia could actually retain this.
and they
Luis?
can win like televote as well. So
Yeah, it's excellent. Luis.
Literally, Armenia is a showstopper. I mean, this is brilliant. Like, there's not a single moment of pause. It's just like, oh my god, I'm looking forward to Armenia. A few songs behind it. I mean, like, I really want this to come off, and when it's on, it's so much fun. They have this disco ball helmets on. It's so much fun. It's a great performance by itself, and it also has this quirky moment of the disco balls. I don't know. I really enjoyed this, and I think Armenia is definitely the front runner.
And speaking of less is more, the thing about Armenia as well is that there's a huge LED. They haven't even bothered using it. Yes, he just has that dance graphic, which Luis has corrected me is just dance. But there isn't fire, there isn't smoke, there isn't strobe, there isn't. It's like it's all about their performers, right, Diego?
Armenia, it's a showstopper. She's incredible. She's the second one. Like, she's gonna finish second. I know. Because first is Georgia.
It's in the Caucasus.
But yeah, the top three. Well deserved.
And closing the show is one of Rezo's favorites, Ukraine.
yeah, like what I like in Ukraine is that like I really like the chorus, and the staging is like maybe let's say dramatic as well, like overall I mean the performance, and like the as I remember also like the song went viral on TikTok as well.
Oh, did it?
I mean the chorus, and yeah, I really enjoyed like this performance.
Oh, that's interesting. Zlata, Diego, your thoughts?
I mean, Ukraine, it's always giving us beautiful performances and amazing singers. And of
Is
course,
Zlata giving it to you though?
Oh yes, of course.
Tell us about that.
Of course, and of course there is a message behind the song. Of course, there is a strong message behind the song, and the moments they're living, they're about to do a national final in subway because we don't know when there is a bomb coming. It's of course it's a difficult moment. Ukraine is there to. Maybe Ukraine is not here to win. Ukraine is here to deliver a message, and it's a message that needs to be heard. And
it is very important.
It is
actually,
very
that
important.
Ukraine is
Yes.
here taking part at Eurovision, at Junior Eurovision in this case, but also at the adult Eurovision. And I also feel like it's props to the whole Ukrainian team for making it, for sharing their story. I feel like Zlata does a great job with her vocals. I feel like she carries the song well. The song itself, I feel it's not the strongest one, but I think it actually conveys the message they are bringing, and it's a very important message that needs to be heard and seen.
That's interesting. William Lee Adams actually felt the same. He really liked and connected with the Ukrainian performance. Yeah, we're going to move on to who impressed you the most? We're going to start with Luis and work our way down.
Okay, so for me, I've said you can already tell from my reaction, Armenia, hands down. That was the best one of all 16 to me. And I feel like it's so much fun, I just want to keep watching it. I want it to happen already so that I can rewatch it on YouTube later. I don't know, it's so much fun, so well done. Props to France as well, for example, for having a very good song and a very good performance. But Armenia, for me, is top one and the front runner, clearly.
Diego?
I mean, I already said who's my winner, and Georgia is definitely the best for me. But some other country that really impressed me is the Netherlands. I'm so in love with that song. It's so catchy. She's so beautiful. Just when you see her, how she dances, how she enjoys her moment, it's amazing. And Rosalind yesterday said in the press conference, you don't care about the points because you can finish 20, but people is going to remember you.
That
in
is
a
so
different
true,
way.
and she's a living
Exactly.
testament.
Yeah. So I think they're all fantastic and they need to have fun, and maybe it's because we are adults with musical taste, different musical tastes, and we try to say something about songs because we like or we don't. But I think they are all good. But Netherlands, it's someone that has really impressed me.
Yeah, and Netherlands actually really did impress me as well. I'm going to echo that. I'm also going to echo Armenia. I think those two are really super strong, and I think that they deliver a really high-end sort of outcome of Junior Eurovision. You know, like if you want to sell the show, those are the two cuts that you would put in and say, hey, you know, check this out. This is what you should be at. This is what you should invest in. I think those two are really, really strong.
Yeah, I would say the Netherlands as well.
Mm-hmm.
Armenia, Georgia, and Spain maybe.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Starting with you, Rezo, who improved the most for you?
Maybe Spain, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Talk a bit more about
Yeah,
that.
because like I liked the song for the first time when I watched the music video, but like when I saw the whole over like the staging, I really enjoyed the performance, and yeah, the audience as well, like in the hall was like crazy.
Spain also improved for me the most, actually. I mean, I liked it to begin with, but I think I like it more now than I did then, and that improved for me. And I have to say, North Macedonia, that song is in my head, and I like the message of the song. You know, even at push, even when you're almost 60, you still got your life ahead of you, and you know, it's just a really positive message. Now you know how old I am,
Yeah.
but yeah, I really like that. Who has improved the most for you, Diego?
For me, it's got to be Poland. Poland is. It's just, I don't know. It's a different kind of vibe, and we're talking about Poland, so I don't know, the Sweden of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
I think that's probably Georgia, but yeah, but go on.
Well, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
between
yeah,
Georgia,
yeah.
Armenia, and Poland. But the song is actually really nice. I really see this doing very well, and I think people is really gonna like it.
Luis, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going to echo all of you. I'm going to start saying that Poland, the song this year is actually quite different from the ones they had the last 4 years, which were like top notch, top of the scoreboard. This one, to begin with, might not seem as on par with the others, but actually I feel like they have done a great job with the performance, and Lara does a great job. So I really think in Poland is going to be definitely on the top 10. And I also have to mention Spain, which is interesting because it's not that it has gone better from the studio version, it's that it has improved from the first rehearsal. It's the one that I see the more progress in, from what we saw yesterday, first rehearsal, to what we saw today, and what we're probably going to see tomorrow. So props for Carlos for that.
Wow, we are Wiwibloggs reporting from Yerevan, commenting on 16 acts that are spinning the magic. And I tell you what, this is going to be it's a fantastic show because we've just seen the run through and it's beyond amazing. we are all on Instagram, but
Oh.
Wiwibloggs is on Pinterest. So
Yeah.
make sure.
On Facebook and on TikTok as well.
Oh yes, actually.
Yeah.
You on TikTok? Do you have a personal TikTok account, Reza? Do you? Oh my God! What's the look for, guys? We will see you later. Bye.
Bye.